Well, hey y'all, how y'all doing? It's Jebediah Jenkins here, and today I'm going to make a video teaching y'all how to save the environment. You know, the environment is very important to us because it's all around us. It's where we live, folks. And all of us knows that the world is going to end someday. We just don't want it to happen while we're still alive. So I've put together a few environmental tips that are easy to do that are going to help y'all save the environment. Alright, so tip number one for saving the environment is to drive a big redneck truck like this one. Now this is actually a very nice truck. It's a Ford F-350, but any good old redneck gas guzzler will do. Now you see, most people think that you need to drive a small fuel efficient vehicle to help the environment. You see, it's actually the opposite, because what most people don't realize is trees breathe in all the toxins and they breathe out oxygen. So you see, this truck here releases carbon monodeoxyribonucleic acid into the environment. In turn, the trees breathe that stuff in and breathe out oxygen for us to breathe. You see, it all works together very nicely. So you see, if the trees run out of food, which is the toxins produced from the vehicles, then the trees is going to die and then we won't have any oxygen. So in order to protect the trees and help the environment, we should all drive giant redneck trucks. Now naturally, when you drive a big truck, you're going to need a lot of oil. So what do you do with all the old oil that you use from your oil changes? Well, the perfect place to put it is here in the storm drain. Now the storm drain leads directly to lakes, rivers, and oceans. Now the reason for this, most people say you shouldn't do this, but here's the reason why you should. A few years ago, BP had a major oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. The people on the news came out and said that most of the oil was actually eaten up by mysterious bacteria in the ocean. So if that's true, that tells me that there are bacteria in our waters that feed on oil. And we need to feed those bacteria, because if we don't feed them, then they'll die. And everybody knows that bacteria is an important part of the ocean ecosystem. Now if you live near a pond like this one, you can just dump your used motor oil right in the pond and watch the ecosystem thrive right in your own backyard. Another thing y'all can do to save the environment is leave your lights on when you leave the house. And the reason why is because this. When your house is empty, robbers can come in and steal anything. Your house is completely vulnerable. If you're not there with your shotgun to show them robbers who's boss, anybody can come in, steal all your stuff, and walk on right out with it. Think about all the energy that was used to make the materials to make the stuff that's in your house. You can save all that and save the environment by leaving your lights on when you leave the house, so that way them robbers think that somebody's home and they won't come in and steal it. Another thing y'all can do to help the environment, especially y'all's people that are in a drought, is leave your water on when you're brushing your teeth. The reason is because when people are in a drought, that means there's not enough water in the ponds and rivers and lakes, and the water level is low, which means fish are dying. These sinks lead directly to ponds, rivers, and lakes, and that's going to help those fish live because you're contributing more water to their environment. Hey y'all, it's Jebediah Jenkins. If you like that video, make sure you hit the like button down below and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want to see more videos. You can also like me on Facebook, link is in the description. And if you would like to hire me to record you a personalized video or audio recording, you can check out my page on Fiverr.com. Link is in the description box. Yeah!